Welcome back, deep divers. Ready for another plunge into the unsettling and unexplained?
Always. I have a feeling we're in for a chilling one today.
Oh, yeah. We are going deep into some found text today. Um, the Whispering Walls.
Intriguing title. Definitely sets the mood.
Right, it does, doesn't it? And that mood,
Wow.
well, it only gets more intense as we go. So imagine this, okay? Decaying Victorian mansion, edge of Blackwood Forest, the works.
Mm-hmm.
Realtors calling it a, fixer-upper with character. But for our protagonist, Clara, it seems like there's something more to it.
There's always a something more, isn't there?
Always is. And that's what we're here to uncover. Now, the text kind of hints at Clara having a bit of a tragic past. So you start to wonder, is she looking for a fresh start, a secluded escape? Or has she seen so much that a haunted house just doesn't even register as a threat anymore?
I mean, that backstory, even though it's only hinted at, it really adds a layer to how she reacts to everything. Like maybe past trauma makes her super sensitive to any little thing that's off, but also more likely to brush it off at first.
Yeah, that's a great point. It's that tension between knowing something's wrong but not wanting to believe it. And speaking of things being wrong, the unsettling vibes start right away. First night, bam, 3:03 a.m. Clara's jolted awake by sobbing, but it's not like normal crying. It's described as this wet, guttural sound, like coming from the basement.
Oh, that sends chills down my spine already. Basements are never good news in these stories.
Never. So, of course, she grabs a flashlight, classic, right? Heads down to investigate. And what does she find on the basement door? A child's handprint. But not just in dust, in something dark.
That detail, it's like, what is that? Blood, something else. They don't tell us, which makes it so much worse.
Oh, it's way worse. And when she calls out, the sobbing just stops. Dead silence. So right off the bat, we've got questions, right? Why 3:03? What makes a sound like that? And that handprint, what leaves a mark like that? It just sets the stage for everything that's to come.
Absolutely. And 3:03 a.m., it's not just a random time. It's that witching hour, that in-between time when things are said to be a little thinner between our world and other worlds.
Exactly. And then the next day, it's like the house just takes a breather. Sunshine, normal creaking floorboards, like it's trying to lull you into a false sense of
Oh,
security.
it's playing with her, isn't it?
Oh, totally. It's toying with her, for sure. But then, while she's doing some renovations, tearing out moldy plaster, boom, a diary tucked away in the wall. But this is not a modern-day diary. These entries are from March 1923, almost a century ago.
Ooh, a historical echo. I love when they do that. It's like the house itself holds on to these stories, these whispers from the
All
past.
right, in this story, it's messed up. It's all about this kid, Elias. He keeps saying the walls are singing to him.
Singing walls. Okay, now I'm officially creeped out.
Right. And it gets worse. His mother, she starts hearing it too. A woman's voice calling Elias to come play. They even call in a doctor, Dr. Holloway. But of course, he just dismisses it all as fever dreams. Typical,
Classic. It's always fever dreams or an overactive imagination.
always. But here's the thing, the mother heard it too. That means it wasn't just in Elias's head. And then, well, a later entry in the diary, they find Elias in the basement and his eyes are gone. And he's just whispering, she needs more.
Oh, God. Okay, that is just horrifying. The missing eyes, the cryptic message. It's like something took a part of him.
Yeah. It's chilling, right? But Claire's reaction to this, she just throws the diary into the fireplace. She refuses to believe it's connected to anything happening now. Do you think it's denial? A way to protect herself from facing something truly terrifying?
It could be. Or maybe with her past, she's just learned to shut down those feelings, to compartmentalize. It's like she's choosing not to engage with the possibility of the supernatural.
Maybe. But the house. The house doesn't care about her choices. The second night, things go from creepy to full-on terrifying. We're not talking subtle sounds anymore. Crimson droplets start oozing from the cracks in the crown, molding. It's like the walls are bleeding.
Whoa, hold on. That's not just unsettling anymore. That's a full-blown horror movie right there.
Oh, it is. And the whispering, it comes back. But this time it's a chorus, an unintelligible language that the story says clawed at Clara's skull.
It's so vivid, right? Not just hearing it, but feeling it, like it's invading her mind.
Yeah, it's that lack of meaning that's so scary. If it was words you could understand, even if they were threatening, at least you could process it.
Yeah,
But this is something else entirely.
totally. And get this. She runs to the study, trying to escape the sound, and she sees her reflection in this antique mirror. And it smiles. And then the reflection says, "You shouldn't have burned my story."
No way. It's like the house is sentient. It knows what she did.
Yeah.
And it's angry.
Right. It's a huge escalation. It's not just reacting to her presence, it's reacting to her actions.
Yeah, and that reflection speaking, it's classic. uncanny valley, something that looks almost human, but not quite. It's deeply unsettling. Oh, for sure. Clara, she smashes the mirror, obviously. But in the wreckage, she finds a photograph. It's a woman in a lace-collared dress, but her features are blurred except for these intense, hungry eyes. And behind her is this elongated shadow with too many limbs.
Okay, that is straight out of a nightmare. The blurred face, the eyes, it's like something is trying to hide its true form.
And on the back of the photo, it says Eleanor Voss, 1899. She walks the halls. So that we have a name, a time period, and a terrifying description of what she's become.
1899 Victorian era. It fits with the house, right? And she walks the halls. That just gives me chills. She's trapped there, restless. Maybe those hungry eyes are looking for something to feed on.
Ugh, don't even say it. It's too creepy. And remember that basement door that Clara had nailed shut? Well, guess what? It swings open, all on its own.
Of course it does. What happens next? I bet it's not good.
It's not. There's this sudden cold draft and a smell, the text says, of lilies in decay. Lilies, like the flower.
Yeah, but lilies are also associated with death, right? Funeral. So it's this messed up combination of beauty and decay.
Exactly. It's like the house is playing with your senses.
Yeah.
And then from the bottom of the stairs, a faint green light starts pulsing.
Mm-hmm.
And then a single click. The sound of bones snapping into place.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. What is with this house?
Right. It's just relentless. And then the voice comes back. But it's different now. It's sweet, almost melodic. It calls Clara's name and says, "Come see what we made for you."
Oh no. She's not going down there, is she?
I mean, would you, after everything she's seen? But there's this pull, right? A need to understand, maybe. Or maybe she's just so terrified she's lost all sense of reason.
Yeah, I get it. It's like that morbid curiosity that can get the better of you, even when you know you should run.
And what she finds in the basement, it's pure horror. The walls are lined with human teeth, set in these spiral mosaics.
Human teeth? What? Okay, this is next level creepy. That's way beyond just a haunted house.
Oh, it is. And there's a chair in the middle of the room with leather straps, like something you'd see in a torture chamber. And on the ceiling, there are these symbols glowing, described as a language of angles and eyes.
It's ritualistic, isn't it? Like they were performing some kind of dark ceremony down there. And the symbols, it implies an intelligence, a plan. It's terrifying.
Totally. And then Eleanor Voss steps out of the shadows. Her gown is fused to her skin, blackened and burned. And there's a centipede crawling out of one of her empty eye sockets.
Oh, God, that's a visual I can't unsee. It's like she's this walking embodiment of pain and decay.
Yeah. And in this sweet sing-song voice, she says to Clara, "You've been lonely. We'll make you a family. A forever family."
Forever family. That sounds more like a threat than a promise.
Right. It's chilling. It's like she's not just trying to scare Clara. She's trying to trap her, to make her a part of whatever she's become.
So messed up. And remember, they hinted at Clara being lonely earlier. It's like Eleanor knew that and used it against her. She's a predator.
Yeah. And Claire tries to run, but the stairs crumble beneath her. The teeth in the walls start chanting. And then the story jumps forward a week. They find her body in the attic. Official cause of death: heart failure.
Heart failure. Really? After all that, that seems too easy, too neat.
Right. But then gets even weirder. The undertaker who prepped her body, he quits his job right after because he swears Clara came back to life on his table.
Yeah.
And her eyes, they weren't hers anymore.
Oh, wow. So it wasn't heart failure. It was something else, something that took her over. And those eyes. It's like she's become a part of Eleanor's forever family.
Yeah. And the story ends with this warning to the reader. If you drive past Blackwood Forest at 3:03 a.m., you might see a light in the window and two figures waving, forever waiting.
Oh, that's so creepy. It's like it's breaking the fourth wall, bringing the horror into our world.
It is, right?
I
And it makes you think, is it just a story? Or is there something more to it?
don't know. But I'm definitely going to be thinking twice about any old houses I see for sale from now on.
Me too. So we've got this sobbing, the creepy diary, the bleeding walls, the talking reflection, the horrifying Eleanor Voss, the basement of teeth. It's a lot to unpack.
It is. It's like the story just keeps building and building, layer upon layer of dread. It's a masterclass in creating a truly unsettling atmosphere.
Totally. And what about those unanswered questions? What happened to Eleanor Voss back in 1899? What were those symbols in the basement all about? And what exactly happened to Clara? Did she become another Eleanor? Or something even worse?
I love that it leaves you with those questions. It lets your imagination run wild, which can be scarier than any answer they could give you.
Absolutely. And it all plays on our deepest fears, right? The fear of the unknown, the fear of being trapped, the fear of losing ourselves.
Yeah, it's like a concentrated dose of pure terror, all within the confines of this one house. It's a very effective story.
So here's a final thought for you, dear listener. What aspect of a haunting like this do you find the most unsettling? The physical manifestations, the psychological manipulation, or the idea of being trapped forever? It's a question worth pondering, perhaps not at 3:03 a.m. though. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the Whispering Walls. We'll see you next time, deep divers.
Until then, sleep tight.
And don't let the whispers bite.